Hey, eighth graders and eighth grade parents, coming at you with a little bit of announcements here in preparation for this Sunday and next Sunday as we come up on confirmation and the end of our time together for you eighth graders. So, reminder for what's coming up this Sunday on the 23rd during regular education time starting at 9. There's going to be two things that will be happening. Probably will not take the full hour. It very rarely does. The first thing that I'm going to do starting right at 9 o'clock once all the kids get there, is spend a little bit of time with them, preparing them and having them write their statements of belief, or what I call I believe statements. This usually takes about 15 to 20-ish minutes, give or take. Then when that is done, we will move into the sanctuary and we will have confirmation practice. We'll just kind of run through the logistics of what to expect for the day of confirmation during worship on the 30th. So if at all possible, please at least one parent try and be there for that. You can be here and just wait from the starting point of 9 o'clock if you want, or if you want to figure on showing up about quarter after, 9:15, 9:20 in that range. That's probably about the time that we'll be starting that process, and we will just go over the logistics so that the kids know what to expect and so that you as parents know what to expect. Reminder again, big bold letters. Confirmation day is on the 30th during worship time, regular time of 10:15. Now, we will do pictures ahead of worship that day. I am aiming for pictures starting about 9:45, so roughly a half hour before worship starts. So please plan to be here to get your robes on and corsages on to be ready at 9:45. So be here at like 9:30 to get those on and to be ready so that we can start the pictures at that time. Inevitably, there's always someone who comes in and they're getting their robe on about 9:50. So don't be that guy. Or girl, as the case may be. Please try and be ready by 9:45. We'll start with the class picture. Kathy Darrington's going to take that, and then there'll be time for individual shots there in the sanctuary for individual families and kids and such. So that will be kind of what leads into things on the 30th, and I will remind you of all this on Sunday. We'll talk about it again. Now, you may be wondering, why am I giving this reminder? Because I've heard of at least one student who can't be there on Sunday, this Sunday, the 23rd, for practice stuff. So I just want to kind of give a heads up. Please let me know if you do have a conflict and cannot be there, so that I can, just touch base with you if necessary. But here's what I want you to do if you cannot be there. So for that one family that has an issue, and hopefully nobody else, but the real main thing is to have the students prepare their I believe statement. And if you could please email that to me by this coming Tuesday, so like Tuesday of next week, so that I can have time to review that and look at that in advance of confirmation on the 30th. So what is the I believe statement? It is a short statement of, at this point in my life, given what we've learned in education, given all of our various stuff, this is what I believe about faith, God, church, etc. All of these things. I've seen people write as little as like 2 or 3 sentences, and I've seen a few people who have a lot to say who have written like 3 pages. Normally, it's like a couple of paragraphs is what kids read. Now, kids, hear me on this one. Be honest in what you write. Don't try and tell me what you think I want to hear as a pastor. I honestly want to hear what you think. And if what you think is, I don't know what to think about all this stuff, that's okay. So please be honest as you are writing those. And again, if you are not here to do it on Sunday, please email it to me by next Tuesday. Now, for those of you who are going to be here on Sunday, if you want to be thinking about this ahead of time or even write it ahead of time, that is certainly okay. I've actually had kids do that in the past, and they already had it ready when they got here on Sunday. Or just be thinking about it ahead of time so that when we talk about it briefly and then I step out of the room to give you time to do that, you're not just looking at each other blinking like, what do we write? So that's what is going to be going on, what you can expect for this Sunday. Again, communicate with me if there are any conflicts with this Sunday. Hopefully, though, I'll see the vast majority of you, and it'll be great. Thanks, everybody.